right. Let's see if this is working. I see that it's should be streaming. Okay, yeah. I think I see it.
All right.
Yep,
Let's
I see
see
it.
if.
Good.
Mm,
I can hear myself. Alright. I started a bit early, of course, because I wanted to make sure everything was okay. Or else there will be more delays. I'm always an early bird. I always like to do stuff early. Alright. I will be checking if the we'll be checking if the screen sharing works. Then maybe we can get started already. Then wait for some people. Got my monitor set up. So that's good. What the? Excuse me? Alright. Wait, it's the thing is not like. Alright. I mean, my monitor is not working right now. Wow. But nice to have it on. Alright, let's go to YouTube for the. So, today we have two parts for this video, this live stream. Since I have returned after an entire month of break, because I've been very busy, and I will unfortunately not be able to upload on the. Can I stop screen sharing for a second? So, because I have to go somewhere and on in June that will last for about a few weeks at least, because yeah, with my to policy debate partner, my good friend. So yeah, just to tell you that it will not be. Oh, because I signed up with the wrong account. Okay. Okay, I got flat open now. Should be working. Should be working. Let's see. I gotta open that. I asked for those questions were like so long ago, so I gotta go back a ton of these community posts. Oh, here we go. There it is. Got a few questions. Yo, originally I was gonna do a entire video. It was just gonna be a video version only, but now I just was like, why not turn this into a live stream for this special? After coming back. All right, let's see. I'm gonna reset the webcam. Now I can start screen sharing. Okay, so hopefully now it works. I'm gonna be checking the. Yeah, by the way, I will be telling this a bit more again. For those who have just come, who have just arrived, that you guys can put questions in the live chat. I will be watching them. My my mom just put it in some like this. Okay. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Why isn't this? Why isn't this? You can't see the. Okay, there we go. All right, let's review these questions, and then yeah, put questions in the live chat. All right, let's begin with I guess this one, the from bottom to top. Are you Canadian? All right. I'm not Canadian. All right. I'm American. I'm from New York, Flushing, New York, and also Holbrook, and also Liberty. I live in a few places. Yeah. So there, I. So yeah, that answers the question. It's not. I'm not Canadian. All right, let's move on to the next one. Let's say goodbye to the same guy, same person. Ellie. Is Joshua Jinchi Chen your real name? That is my full name. Yes, both middle name. Jinchi is my middle name. It's also my Chinese first name. And funny story, there are tons of people who keep calling my middle name wrong. You know what I mean? They keep saying it as Jinki, and it sounds so bad. Oh gosh, it's Chi, so it sounds like CHI in English. It's Jinchi, not Jinky. All right, don't get it wrong, please. It's terrible. All right, let's move on to the next question. All right, what is my MBTI type? Ignore this. I always get this notification now and then. All right, my MBTI is a debater. Uh, well, this should be obvious since I do a lot of debates. I love debate, one of my fortes, and yeah, I do. I love public speaking, and I will be doing more types of speeches like impromptus and digital presentations, stuff like that. I don't know if you guys know this, but I participate in a thing called NCFCA. It's a great public speaking course, and I do recommend this. It's from for ages from 13 to 19, I think. So right now I'm 15, so I just turned 15 2 months ago. So and yeah. Anyways, I have two more questions from the same person. I cannot pronounce that, but with my best of my ability, it should be Wiggo Katie, I think. Maybe, I don't know. When will we be receiving a recording of Islamé? Your recommended also not a recording was sorry, I can't talk anymore. Was exquisite, and I am partial to your interpretations of artists' repertoire. Islamé. Yeah, I've tried to tackle that one, but I never succeeded in actually finishing it because I forgot when I started it. It was like I started it and then later I lost time because of course, I'm a junior. I'm already turned to I'm in high school now. So yeah, I have a ton of homework, and even though it's the summer, I still have a ton of work. So oh yeah, by the way, Happy Memorial Day. That's why I could upload today. It's Monday. Usually, I'm not allowed to upload on weekdays, but this is an exception because it's a holiday. And if for a recording of the Islamé, maybe when I have time, like sometime with sometime when I have time, because I can do it now. Can't really do it now. All right, and the last question. I was also pondering about your recent photos that you have been uploading, such as the on this post. This, okay, and it would be grateful if you could share your wisdom on how to create such captivating photography. Well, okay, this isn't really that easy because I mean, not really that hard, but it is like it is pretty difficult to be honest. And yeah, by the way, if you're wondering, this is one of my main profile pictures. It's one of my favorite pictures. I have like ton, a ton of my pictures, such as let's see, let's go to my channel because there are a ton of them. Like the ones from the etude the opus 20 number 2 to 6 I have done. I just put a picture for as the thumbnail. And you might be wondering why I didn't do one for opus 20 number 1 because decided since it was a prelude. I guess it doesn't have the. This sounds so bad, but it sounds like it just doesn't have the liberty to do so. I don't think it should have one. Anyways, but yeah, that's what that. But besides that, I have thumbnails, special thumbnails for these, and yeah, it is this technique to do this is pretty. It's not easy, all right. It's not easy at all, and it requires a lot of experimentation. Though to create one of these, it takes me like few like 3 minutes because I'm already pretty used to this. And yeah, and how I got this thing, it's really funny. I just like take random pictures. You know what I mean? Like I love taking pictures. I love taking random pictures, and some people just call me narcissistic because I take a lot of pictures with myself. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I want to be narcissistic. I can be narcissistic. You have the freedom to choose your characteristics. You know. Anyways, so I took a lot of pictures, and then I was like doing, making it more ugly. You know what I mean? Just in a very ugly sense. And I used to draw on each of the pictures, like make it the shading a bit darker. The draw. Then I lost that ability for some reason. I don't know where that went. And then the software is very simple. It's just photos on either iPad or phone. It's just photos. It's not. It's a very. It's not. It's not a, some very complex, convoluted software. Just photos. And yeah. And then when I started making pictures ugly, then I thought, can't we just change the lighting to make it better instead of ugly? So yeah, I believe this one was the first one I did. There's a ton of them. A ton of the others I did. I just started like loving to do this, and yeah. By the way, this one is also the thumbnail for the live stream right now is also you see this there's 3 of them here, and then one of them is from the community post one, and also yeah. Anyways, by the way, and just put questions in the live chat if you have them. I'll be answering them with the best of my ability. Well, let's come to part 2 of this live stream today. So, we will be doing an analysis of the 4 grande etudes of unrequitted love from opus 20 to opus 23 to 4. Sorry, not 4. 3 to 6. So they are. Let's see. Passione. It's all Italian. I'm not sure how to pronounce them. Whoever is Italian, just put them up. Just if you wouldn't mind, you could just put all the pronunciations in the live chat. So there's Passione, Esasperazione, Indigenza, and also Reminiscenza. And Reminiscenza was just uploaded. I just uploaded it yesterday. It was finished. It was finished on a way to on the road to a camping trip I had with my family. Yesterday and no Friday through Sunday. So yeah, that's why I wasn't able to upload because there was no internet. And then on Saturday I went to a hotel, so that's how I got internet and then uploaded that video. Um, yeah. Let's see if. All right. So I'll be back. Hold on. I'll be back. In terms. Yeah, only lasted a few seconds. All right, just. All right, this is the that is contains the words in every description of the YouTube videos for each of these eight. Okay, whoops. For each of these etudes, it contains the words dedicated to the one I cherish, RM. So these four etudes are actually dedicated to my crush, and yes, it's a story. It basically tells the story of unrequitted love, because of course I've been suffering through a ton of that throughout these years, from 2019 to now, 2023. And yeah, it's been a very sad time. If you guys are like, you guys can probably comprehend these teenagers were around my age. So yeah, it's very unfortunate. Anyways, enough of that. We will be going through these four etudes and then doing a little analysis on each one, and then I will be telling you. And also, by the way, before we continue, I want to give some credits to those pieces that inspired me the most throughout creating these four etudes. Let's begin with the composers. They were let me. I suddenly had a brain freeze. They were Scriabin, Alexander Scriabin, and also who else was it? Scriabin, Rachmaninoff, Sergei Rachmaninoff. That was for number 3. Number 4. I think number 4 was totally original. I think that one was totally original. I don't remember anywhere I got inspiration for that one. Hello, greetings. We were just going through some analysis, and by the way, put any questions in the live chat if you have them. All right. All right. Anyways, then who else? Okay, let's go to 5. 4 was totally original. 5 number 5 was. I'm trying to think. 5 contains some Alcan. Charles Alcan. I'm doing well. It's kind of tired because I was just doing a few maths, some maths, but anyways, yeah, and then some also texting a lot recently. I was just invited into a few group chats, and I was like just spamming like crazy. Anyways, what am I analyzing? I'm analyzing the grande etudes of unrequitted love, opus 20, 3 through 6. 4 compositions of mine that were created from, I believe, January 29th to May 27th. May 27th, yeah. So, oh yeah, Indigenza also had some Rachmaninoff in there. I forgot that there of course, Rachmaninoff. All right, the number 6. Number 6. I have to admit, number 6 was my favorite one to compose. It was absolutely fun. It was so fun to create this one. It was contained a lot of Vulcan. It contained a lot of Vulcan, and also composer you might know. His name is Sergei Borkiewicz. And yeah, and I'll go into the specific pieces once I start analyzing each one. It's called the Grande Etudes of Unrequited Love because, of course, it tells the story of unrequited love. Since I've gone through a lot of that, and I'll tell you how it does that once we get into the pieces. And it's also called grand. Like each one of them is, except for number three, five. Sorry, 4, 5, and 6 are absolutely gargantuan. It's 10 to 13 minutes long, and that's over the time of a normal etude. You know, I am absolutely notorious for creating like giant essays for like in my class, giant essays lasting from 5 to 7 pages, and everyone else was like 2 pages or three. And yeah, this is how I just created long etudes that are over the range of a normal etude. Because of course, I created my name with the arcane. I have a name which contains the word arcane, and I'm rare because. Well, anyways, yeah, that's how I. That's why. That's basically why it's like so long. Anyways, is this a personal set of etudes of yours? I'm not sure what you mean by personal. You mean like it's supposed to be private, or what? Define your use of personal in this question. I don't quite comprehend. Meanwhile, I'll be downloading the score for. How does it open? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, I did open it. All right. So then we have number 5, then number 6. All right. I'll be downloading the score for this. And also this one. Yes, it is. You can say so. Yes, it is connected to my personal experiences. So yeah, I would say so. But it is definitely through personal experience. It was created experiences. Um, should be downloaded by now. Okay, my Google just froze. Okay, there we go. All right, let's get rid of the keyboard, which is blocking the way. All right, so okay, let's begin with number 3, the shortest of all 4 of these. You can say this is a kind of a prelude to the 4 grand etudes of unrequitted law. And okay, in what way is it? Well, just if you guys remember the Grand Fantasy Opus 17, it was also basically dedicated. It was basically also personal experiences. So just saying how that my love was unrequited, and this is also basically kind of it is also basically inspired through the same experience, but just it's also dedicated. It's to a different person. You know what I mean? That's the difference between these two inspirations. And yeah, the experience is basically just that. So if you, yeah, that's what. All right. Let's see here. All right. So the third etude, Passione. Is it Passione or Passione? I'm not sure. All right. So this one it had throughout the main theme. It's a all 4 of these etudes are ABA. ABA. With the exception of number four. I mean, the fourth one. Not number four. Fourth one is the six. Numbers. Okay, hold on. I gotta mute my chat. It's get yeah, people are starting to text a lot now. Hold on. Oh my gosh, help me. Gotta mute that. Where is it? All right. Okay. All right. I'm back. Let's see. Is it a scale from where we rank, where we were right? Is it in a scale from 1 to 10? Where would you rank this in difficulty? The entire set? Hold on. Just still trying to put back my webcam in original position. All right. Um, let's say it's pretty difficult. I would say, but I would have to say if I compared it with a lot of others like the 20th century ones, I would say it's probably a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 because of the well, yeah, it was. I would say I can't really tell. It contains a lot of the similar techniques. If you don't know, in my compositions, I always take techniques that look good and also sound good, and use it in my pieces. That's how I compose. But it's I mean, if you call that plagiarism, sure, but it's basically I didn't take the same melody. It's just the same technique. You know what I mean? So if you want to call that plagiarism, fine. But I do try my best to give the credits, it's like what I just did earlier. And then yes, from especially hard techniques like the Alcan Alcan concerto for solo piano, like it took a ton of the techniques from that concerto, from that piece, and then yeah, especially it was there was a lot in the fourth etude. You have a great smile, by the way. Oh, thanks, thank you so much. And yeah, all right, let's go back to number three. So number three is an ABA form, and it's the A section is mostly inspired by Scriabin's Etude Opus 8, Opus 8, number 12. Hello, back, Coast Cabos. Did I say that right? Did I say that right? Did I say that right? Tell me, let me know. All right. So a ton of the A section is based from the Scriabin's Opus 8, number 12. Yes, it is. These four are basically, you can, if in your words, log pieces. So let's look at the let's look at the sheet music if we can. Where I'm definitely not gonna go like I'm not gonna find the I'm not gonna let you listen to it because I don't have time. You guys can listen to it afterwards. Baka Casbos. Baka Casbos. Is that right? Baka Casbos. Okay. Did I get it right this time? Sorry about that. All right. So yes, it was mainly for this section. For this section, a tempo. Da, 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 da. Yeah. So it was from. I took a lot. I took inspiration from this section, from this tempo. That's where I got these ton of chords from for this number three. Da, 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 da. Let me open my piano. Hold on. Oh gosh. I haven't opened it yet because I just, yeah. Anyways, let's see. So I think I gotta close the monitor for a second. So yeah. And there was a lot of experimentation with the voices, you know what I mean? There were in the entire thing, entire A section, there were two voices. And I love to use so many different voices, and together they make a beautiful flowing melody, you know what I mean? Together they like two singers in a choir. I love that. I love to have that in my pieces. And yeah, this one was also created in short notice because I believe I created this in 6 hours in total, or five. And yeah, I gave this was a gift for my crush. It was a gift for my crush on her birthday. You know, so that, and then I realized it was like it was soon, and then I was like, oh gosh, I gotta finish this. And I was like, I just spent the whole day creating this piece. It was a Saturday, I remember, or it might be a Sunday. I forgot. Anyways, so I spent an entire day to creating this, and I finally got it finished. Yeah. So it was these melodies. It was, I believe this is one of my favorite melodies I created. It's one of my favorite ones. Sorry. Sorry, I can't sorry. There's this part I. This part is where there is a lot of similarities between this and this Scriabid etude. Let me find that exact part for you. This is where a lot of inspiration from that piece came from. Let's see here. Waka. Wait. Sorry. Blaka busts. Did I say it wrong? Right this time? You're the greatest YouTube composer. No, I wouldn't think of myself that highly, but there are a lot of good composers on YouTube as well. And who would I recommend? You mean the YouTube composer? Um, there is this guy. I forgot what his name was, but I believe I recommended it to you guys in the community post once. It was the it was the guy who transcribed the entire Rachmaninoff Sonata number 2, and it was absolutely amazing. And I really wished his his orchestration was absolutely amazing. I have to say, it was absolutely sounds like Ravel that just he re, he just resurrected. He he felt like he had a lot of Ravel inspiration from Ravel, and of course Ravel's like his orchestration, absolutely fantastic in Ravel. And yeah, I felt like his orchestration was also had a was like was almost similar to Ravel's, and it was definitely great. I have to find his name later. But anyways, what is your what is your favorite melody in classical raps music? Definitely, it would be all kinds concerto for solo piano. That's why I took it for the I took some of the it took inspiration from its techniques for this one for the 680. It was absolutely I love the first movement. And the third movement is also magnificent as well. And can you pronounce my name? Then official Lil King J, is that it? Official Lil King J. All right. Let me know if I said it right. I really don't want to mess this up again. All right. For some reason I can't view that section. I'm gonna find another version of the score. No, please, not. This notification has been annoying me so many times already. It's not as like okay. Let's see about this version. Um, can't view it still. What the heck? That sucks. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we see it. Yeah, this. Yeah, from what bar is this? I can't see. I can't see it now. What the heck? What bar is that? Okay, I can get rid of the full screen now. Wait, I don't think I can. Nah, it's more like official Leo Con Conquer? Con Sorry guys, I can't pronounce so yeah, like words I don't recognize. I like I can't pronounce them well. Official, so it's official Leo Conquer. Is that right? Anyways, yes, it's from here. I think I can do it. This one to be copy strike because this is a MIDI file. Hopefully, I don't get copy strike. Yeah, you probably can see the similarities. Like, let's go back and then listen to this, the etude here. Yeah, you can see the similarities, right? The technique is basically exactly the same, just the melody is different. And that's what I do. I love taking inspiration from techniques. And yeah, and then that's the A section. It's I believe it's I'm not sure exactly sure how to write this in form, but I think it's like A1, uh, then A2, A3, then it's the B section, which is the yeah. Originally, I was gonna do the. I was originally gonna put it like this, you know. I was originally gonna do that, very slow and very soft. It was good, but then I was like, I think a faster would be better. Then again, and then you have the second part. And it repeats. So it repeats twice the entire B section. So it's B1, B2, B1, B2. That's the format. You have a great ideas, and it's what that you take inspiration from the greats from you think the is the most overrated composer. Oh gosh, I think I'm gonna go a bit offensive. Um, I would definitely say it. Um, you will see it quite obvious. What do you mean? Quite obvious. I'm still trying to think who is very overrated. I mean, there are a ton of overrated composers, but I don't think any of them are bad. It's just that they're just very they're very they're just like a lot of people just listen to them a lot. I mean, I guess Chopin, but I don't think he's terrible, right? I'm learning a few of his pieces right now, but it's just that when I see a piece is overrated, I just feel like they just feel they listen to it too much. You know what I mean? And then it's when they listen to it too much, they just get no offense, just a bit short sighted, and then that's when they cannot explore it over explore more pieces. That's what I define overrated as. And then it just they when I say overrated, it's just like they just listen to it. They just only listen to that. You know what I mean? It's not that I think it's bad. I don't think Chopin is bad. Chopin, of course, so many good pieces like the Polonaises, or there are so many rare pieces that are by Chopin that are absolutely magnificent. They're just too listen to too little. You know what I mean? Just too underrated. I That's my definition of overrated. You might look at it as in a different way, but yeah. And also, I would also say Liszt as well, but there are a ton of good pieces that are like so rarely listened to, like both of his ballades, the B minor one, uh, especially the inspired by a Greek myth. Of course, that was that's a magnificent work. And also, let me think. Um, trying to think. There's like with some of the transcendental etudes that aren't listened to as well. Like I think forgot a number. I think it was 11 or 7. Yeah, I could like. And and also the concertos. I think that I mean yeah, it's like people just nowadays like listen to the grande etude number three like campanella, and so like yeah, it's just they're really just like it just yeah. I think you know what I mean now. I don't want to be I'm not saying they're bad, but just yeah. All right. So there, then it repeats twice with a little variation. It was starting from four, where I started to compose in a more complex way. Three was still very basic. Three was still very basic. Basic. What is that? Three was still very basic. List is quite weird sometimes. Yeah, I would say so too. I would agree. Yeah, sometimes he creates some weird works, but still there are a ton of magnificent works by him. So yeah, then there's this a lot of the 11s. Yeah, I also I was studying a bit of Alkan these weeks, and then I was seeing that he loves to use a lot of polyrhythms. Like there were a lot of 5/16 against. It was 5 against 4. But I'm just gonna use ratio. It was 5 against 4, but it's all in 16th. It was 5 against 4. I saw that part, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I used a lot of." I started to begin with using a ton of polyrhythms. Yeah, I will. So yes, then we have these chords. Let me see if I can. Wait, I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to use my perfect pitch to remember it, but I have to use the sheet music right now. But it was because it's because I'm usually I haven't tried to play this before. Oh, oh, you guys can see it in the fifth etude. You guys will see it in the fifth etude. It's this. It's uh it's a B flat minor. I think it's best when you use the B flat minor. It's then the G flat major, basically an augmented. Wait, I forgot. Wait, it's basically augmented that you can say. I use this chord in the fifth etude. Wait, I'm trying to remember that now. Wait. Yeah, that's how the fifth etude ends. And yeah, I love to use it whenever I can. It's absolutely amazing. No, it's B flat. It's a B flat minor, and that's a noteworthy chord. Thanks. We'll use it later for private businesses. Nice. I'm great. I hope that you can definitely use this chord really well. It's absolutely amazing. All right. The rest of the rest of the A section is basically the same, except I reversed the order. I actually repeated the A3 twice. So I changed it up a bit. So instead of A1, then the A3 going A2. Then I went to A2, A3, A2, then A3 again. Because I just felt like A3 was too beautiful too. So I just repeated it twice. A3 was just too beautiful. It was, stop what? I will use it for. Yo. Hey, yo. It's very, no offense, it was sus. Alright. Alright, then we come to the last climatic section. The comedy just literally just said earlier. Okay. Anyways, this section, I think it might no, because this is but I already said it. So I used Rachmaninoff, Rachmaninoff Third Concerto. It's the all those chords, right? They're like I have to remember. I'm trying to remember this. Maybe I can find it on find this sheet music. Let's see, Rachmaninoff. Oh wait, oh yeah, okay. Piano Concerto Number 3 Cadenza. It's the cadenza. Joshua, tell Logan way to stop being sus. Yeah, maybe don't be that sus today. I mean, yeah, I'm not as I don't advocate for like that like very sus language. You know what I mean? I don't advocate for that. Can you search for liking where? Where do you want me to search that up? On YouTube? Yeah, I guess I can. Like, you wanted me to actually spell it as Liikking? Wait, what? YouTube. Okay, sure. Uh. Oh, you mean the? Oh, you mean the channel? Okay, yeah. Okay, I see. What? How do I have no internet? What? How? What? Okay, that doesn't make sense at all. All right, sure. But let me try to see it on my other device because right now I don't know what happened to my thing here. What do you want me to look for now? I can't. I can't. Okay. Just your channel, or I'll just go ahead for it. Go ahead. Let's see. Official. Uh, okay. Oh, actually, um, try it again. Okay, good. The internet finally came back. Uh, so I can just look for your channel. Let's see. Lil King J. Okay. Um. This? Can you see us? Or me? Let me see here. Is the sound? Wait, let me see. Let me see if I can raise this volume. Wait, it's the wrong video? Wait, so then which one is it? Can you send in the link? Yeah, put in a link so I can, because I can't find if that's the wrong one. I don't know, which one this is because I can only see this one. All right, as I do that, I guess I'll continue. All right, just put the link in the live chat and then I'll look into it. All right, okay. All right. So yeah, so we can see that. Oh, okay. All right. All right, sure. Let me know when right, it's out. All right. Okay. So we have this section, which is also contains the same. We can see some of the similarities between with the A2. I suddenly mixed up the numbers. A2. Continue with the analysis. So we can see A2 with this here. Let's play this. Okay, it's a bit too loud. Let me lower the volume of it. It's at 100. Yeah, so we can see this in the climax. It's basically the same bass. Yeah. So yeah, that's basically number three, and we go on to the number four. But okay, actually, let's before that. Do you take inspirations from Scriabin's technique? Yes, I did. That's the eighth. That's where the A3 theme came from. That's where the theme came from. That's for this number three. So in the third etude, now here is where the story of unrequited love begins. So it's where the person falls in love their with another person. And the passion, that's why it's called passione. It's the passion where they want to get the other person, where the person he or she loves. So that's where no matter what the gender is, it applies to everyone. And that's where passione begins. And then it will be continued with number four. All right. Esasperazione. This one, if you don't know what esasperazione means, it's exasperation. And if you don't know what that means, it means annoying. It's or infuriating. And this one originally, this etude was originally the main theme was originally gonna be Galassia Lantane, the second one. Is originally named Galassi not Lantane Opus 16 number 2. It was originally going to be that. But later, I was like, I was like, that main theme was magnificent. The main theme for this etude was magnificent. So I used it and changed it into this etude for the person, you know. Alright, let me read this. You're the greatest composer here there is today. You really deserved it. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it. My classmates, well, they do recognize me as a classical musician, and they do. I'm pretty good friends with them. Even though we have very different views, they're like in the pop music world, of course. That's what the teenagers like me right now. At my age, really do listen to. And basically, I am the only one classical musician, and the entire community. There's only another one. There's only one more, so there were only two classical musicians in our community. It's sad because classical music should be spread more, and that's what's the purpose of this channel is. And well, yes, I do. They recognize me in not mainly music, not just music, but also in other forms as well, as being an author and also a mathematician. In other words, I'm. If you never saw I believe it was one of the videos on April 2nd or 3rd. It was a video. It was a video I did math. I'm absolutely nuts with math. I love math. It's one of my fortes as well, including with writing. And they recognize me more on that than music, unfortunately. And yes, what my dream job is, I'm honestly not 100% sure right now. Composer would be a good option. Um, but no 100. I'm honestly not 100% sure. I would love to use music for as a job, but right now it's music or math. So in my math, I would do an actuary. I might be doing an actuary if I ever to choose math. If I were to choose music, maybe a composer. That would be excellent. Anyways, so so the main theme for the number four. I'm glad I don't have to be copy strike for this because this is literally my original thing. I just hopefully there's no. Yeah, your greatest passion. What about the things you're most passionate about? Music is one of my passions. I love music. I love especially classical music. And the right now the most my one of my also the other passion would be debate and public speaking. That's also one of my passions. That's why my MBTI type is debater, and that's basically why. And what is the thing you're most well? Yeah, I would. It's difficult to decide. They're basically the same. I would say they're basically at the same level. Would you say is your strongest point? Uh, Definitely composing. I feel like in composing, I have more freedom and creative and freedom for creativity, and also more also like it's also where I love to spend time in. It's one of my I can like I usually can just spend an entire day there composing. That would be great. And yeah, I would definitely say composing is better. Is my stronger part. And explain my feelings when not listening to the greatest classical music. I guess the feelings I would say it's where I get inspiration, and also a great a great learning experience, and also a great relaxing experience. You know what I mean? Except for of course, except for like music like the Host Mars or whatever. The Verdi Requiem, other like epic music, of course. That's not relaxing. But I believe I tend to like more beautiful melodic lines. You know what I mean? I like beautiful lines, and also of course I love epic music as well. But tends to I love music that moves me. You know what I mean? That moves me in a sense maybe to tears. That's the music that love. And like there's this one piece I know you guys might know as well, Berlioz's Symphony of Fantastique, and I think this was also it's also based on a story of unrequited love, but it's also I feel like I can feel Berlioz's feelings in his work as well. And yeah, that's what I feel when I listen to music. And is composing your favorite thing to do in free time? But yes, and also basically studying more music. Also, that's it's a good thing to do free. Saddest part of your life. This has become an interview. But my saddest part of my life would be when I believe I've said this before, but I will say it again. I don't mind. It was on the last year, April 2nd and 3rd. I remember the exact date. It was when My crush is my former crush. All right, not my current one. My former crush's sister broke to me that my crush had a boyfriend, and also that she was gonna leave me, and I was gonna never see her again. That's that hit my hard for at least 3 months until it faded away, and then I switched to my current crush. Until then. What am I playing now? I'm playing Chopin's Nocturne, Opus 55 number 1 posthumous. I think that's 55 number 1, right? Yeah, I think so. And also another piece. It's Mendelssohn Scherzo in E minor. I'm playing these two right now. And also, of course, the piece that inspired me the most throughout these four etudes, Alca's Concerto for solo piano, of course. These three, I'm working on these three right now. All right, put in more questions you like on the in the chat. What did you do when you were heartbroken? That was when I started creating the sorry, not the piano concerto, the violin concerto in F sharp minor. I think, right? Yes. That was when I started creating that concerto. This, if you guys
I know I've got a
skip that ad, but I'm not gonna play that ad. So I hate ads. I hate ads so bad. All right. Anyways, back to the main topic. Let me see the date. It was October. Well, yes. It was a very sad situation for me. And then throughout the entire time, I started beginning to compose the violin concerto in F sharp minor to express my feelings, as my mother has recommended me to do. And yes, and it's also another story to express the unrequited love. There are a ton of these pieces I created that express this. So yes, I'm an interesting person. Thanks. Is that your favorite piece? If not, what is the all-time favorite piece you composed? Okay, I have two choices, but it's so hard to decide. It's definitely number six. It's definitely totally number six, the one I just created a few weeks. Yeah, just not a few weeks. I just finished it 2 days ago. That's my favorite piece, because of the melody. Because it's inspired by one of my favorite pieces. Besides the Alkan Concerto for solo piano, there's one more. It's the Bortkiewicz Piano Concerto number 1. Absolutely magnificent piece. I love it. It's so beautiful and epic. I love that concerto. Yeah, I know. I was saying that a few minutes ago. You seem to love people. How many crushes? Oh gosh, I've had four. I've had four. A ton of them already, and only two of them I seriously have liked. Like, and just written pieces like these four etudes I've written for my current one. And yes, I do like people. Yeah. Anyways, this is the. Yeah, I'm gonna play this. Hold on. What? I can't mute. Wait, hold on. I don't think I can mute. What? I can't. Hold on. Hold on. I'll be back. All right, sorry about it. I'm back. All right. I have a crush on boys. No, I'm not gay. All right, I'm not gay. I don't. I'm sorry, but I don't support it at all. All right. That might not. Yeah, that doesn't. Sounds like March Russian feel. What was that your mom? Yeah, that was. She has appeared on my videos before once, a few times. Yeah. All right. So, let's continue the part. Yeah. So from this part, I stopped here. This was where the original Glass Lanterne was, and yes, this is where. And then I didn't. Afterwards, I switched to this into an etude, and then continued the rest. And it was like it's one of my favorite themes. It's a great theme. It's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorites I created, and also this one. Yeah, this was an interesting thing to create as well. And it's okay. So let's see. Let's analyze this. So we have a one. So that's the main theme. Let's not. I believe we shouldn't count the intro, which is this. Wait. Actually, yes, we kind of should. So that's the. And I am not honestly 100% sure how to analyze this music, but so this is A1, and then it's basically the same. So it's basically A1, but it's repeated. Uh, Technically it's two A1s. Oh, it's technically one A1. But A1. Then we have the A2. Those runs. 16 runs. So that's A2, A1. Then we have the this one, which is this is technically also a rondo form. It's also ABA's. It's also the same form as the. It's technically this also. So I don't know. You want to call this a rondo form? Fine. I will also call it a rondo form. You want to call it a ternary form? It's up to you. Anyway, so we have this. This is what I will count this as the B. So this is the B1, then the B2, which is this word progression basically. You can see I used this pattern, this the from the beginning. I used this pattern, and then I used it for the B2 section. I just it appealed to me. You know what I mean? It appealed this theme appealed to me. This pattern. So I used it again in the B2. And I believe this one was totally original. I didn't take any technique from for this one. This was like I don't know. I don't know. I usually take a lot of inspiration, and this one it appears I don't think I ever. Well, okay, it's technically also some inspiration. I can see inspiration from Scherzo Number Two by Chopin. It's the. I don't remember because this theme was created a long time ago. I don't remember where the inspiration for the first. It's technically also okay. Now I can see it was the more pretty suite. It was the more sorry, not the suite, the Grand Fantasia. The origin, the one of the themes is the. Oh, I'm trying to remember. It was that theme, and then I took some of the patterns for this one as well. So it's technically still original because it's still my piece. It's still my piece. All right, so that was then we have returned to the A section, which is the we. Whoops, I accidentally added an A in there. All right, so the A section. Again, we have A1, A2, A1. Then we go to the C section, which this is where I began complex. This is the first piece. This is basically I think the first piece. Now, the first piece was the violin concerto. Third movement of the violin concerto, where I transposed from G sharp to C sharp. In this case, it was at B minor to F sharp minor. So like, since I use this. So I was like, so I basically, yeah, that's it. So I just, so I was started from B minor, and then I went down to F sharp minor. So I changed the B minor to the, I forgot what it's called. I forgot those chords names. I'm not 100%. I'm not a expert on music theory. I just learned by what I listened to. So it's these themes. This is where it got interesting. This is where it's got the name Misaspronazione. And why can't I scroll down anymore? Let's change it. Change the format. Why can't I keep? Okay, there we go. Okay, let's go back a bit. Okay, there we go. So this is we have this a few of these chromatic runs. It's not where the main theme of the C section came in, but it was here. It was here. This is it's composed of the C section is the most complex one. It's where in total of 3 transpositions occur. So it's changed from F sharp minor to, I think it was F sharp minor to C sharp minor, then to A flat minor. A lot of transposition, you can see, and then to E flat. So it's the C1 basically. This is the C1 section. It repeated twice. And each one, it gets more harder. It gets harder. Okay, so I accidentally skipped the C2 section, which is this. Transposition process occurs. So we went to B minor, you see. A minor, F sharp minor. Then we have F sharp major, B minor, B major, then E minor. I forgot what that one was, but G sharp minor, then G sharp major, then C sharp minor. And this is where that again C1 thing. Then it's this theme again. Transposition process again. Follows the same pattern, just in a different key. C sharp major, F sharp minor, F sharp major, then B minor, B major. Oh wait, but okay. Anyways, bro, I lost the track. Then the A flat minor. This is the repeat. It repeats one more time to C2. C2 repeats one more time. This is yes, okay, yes. This wasn't totally original. This came from Rachmaninoff. Which piece was it? It was the Etude Opus 36 number. God, is it 30? Not 36. I don't think it's 36. It's either 33 or 39. I forgot which one. One of the first etudes. It was the C minor one. Let me find that. Let me see if I can find that. Etude Talib. Okay, there we go. I can't spell in a different language that well. But it's opus 39 number 1. Is it C minor? Yeah, it is. Here, find it first. Where's the sheet music? Okay, there we go. Yes, you can see this. You can see some of the patterns where I used it for the etude. I used it for this. So it repeats twice, but this time it starts from A flat minor. Not twice, 3 times. And then we come to a different theme in E flat minor. It's this. This is the C1 theme. Usually it should have begun with the C1, but it's changed it up a bit with a C3 section. So, but what does this actually mean? There's an actual meaning here. This is there's a reason I repeated it 3 times, all sections, except for the C3 obviously. So begins with this arpeggio, kind of arpeggio, but then we have the transposition section. It grows, then it goes into a deeper more firm tone, which is the second C3. Then we come to this third time. It grows again. And then, again, the C1 section comes again. And the C2 section comes again for the last time. Then to the C3 E flat minor section. What is this? This is where it comes from, the exasperation. It gets even more, the person gets even more infuriated because his or her still continues and requited. That's what this C section is for. Getting more and more exasperated and more tired. That's where the C4 section comes in. This is where the connection between the A section for the again, which is repeated, since that's how round form goes. Da, 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 You know what? I should have changed this key signature earlier. Oh well, doesn't matter now. Doesn't matter really. Anyways, so then we come to this. I actually had fun with this one. This Alright, so this is this transition. This is, I will count this as A section, so you can count it as A3. Alright, new thing from the A section. So then it's this one, this thing. It's again, it's the guy gets exasperated again, grows again, and then we can't return to the original. Returns to the original thing. However, okay. I think you guys already know because it's already been uploaded for like 3 months. Anyways. Transposes. Different, right? So it transposes. This is in the process where it returns to the B minor because it was in B flat minor earlier. So it returns to the B. It returns to B minor. Complex. This is where I started to begin to create pieces that are more complex. Yeah, so the A3. So it repeats again, basically. This one was really hard to put in. This one, the rhythm was, of course, the rhythm for one is very complex. And then this okay, yes, this is also inspired. Okay, I realized this wasn't original, right? So this one was inspired by the Grande Etude Liszt concert Etude number 3 on Suspiro. I played that piece before, so I used it on this piece. So it was the. Let me see if I can remember that. It's been a while since I played that piece. Anyways, that's where we got from, you know. It's the cross hand melody switches from right to left. That's where it came from. This is the variation of the B section. So it's only the number 4 and number 6 that have that are in rondo form, and the others are in ABA ternary. This also this because I love the wait a minute, it just froze. I love the Passione. Excuse me, I just burped. I burped again. Okay. So this is where I got it, but it came from the Passione section again. It was the. You can see that the rhythm is the same as it's another scale. What was the other one? Anyways, you get the point. It's that motive again, which repeats a few times. Anyways, then we come to this, but it's in B minor. Last time it was in B flat. So, transition. However, this time I changed the main theme a bit. I changed it a bit. Made it longer. Alright, what happened? I accidentally pressed something. Okay. Hold on. What the heck? Just froze. Wait, what? Where did this come from? Okay, there we go. Let's see. So it changes a bit, alright? It's prolonged. This melody is prolonged. And then the C3, sorry, not a C2. I was used to saying C2. The A2 section also changes to this. So I changed. Originally, it was those complex runs where it was kept switching from like let me see, it was like 5 to 7, 5/16 to the 7/16. No, this time we changed. It sticks with the 6/16 per beat. So then we come back to the original theme. Then we have this transition to end the piece. Then comes the introduction again. So it also changes I also changed the introduction a bit because I didn't want it to be that repetitive. Then we have this to end. So it's a bit. It's also very funny ending. You know what I mean? So it ended in a very funny way. I was experimenting with this ending. I believe you guys should know why this one's called exasperazione. Because when you have unrequited love, sometimes you do have some hardships. And that is what exasperazione is for. So, we are halfway through. It's already been an hour, 2 hours almost. But, number 5. This one is, I would say, one of my most complex works. Because I believe I told you this in my composing progress session on this piece. This is the only one that I had a composing progress session on. So this one, it's complex because of it has more transposition than all the other all the other 3 etudes. It's much more complex. And it begins. It's a joke, sort of. It's a joke, cause it began with E flat minor, but a key signature. What is E? What is the key signature? There's 5 flats. It's not E flat minor. E flat minor is like E flat minor. I think is 6 flats, right? Let me know if it's right. So I began actually with B flat minor. It's a piece that is in B flat minor, but I began with E flat minor as a prank. So it was where it was fun to create, and then it turns to B flat until the second theme of the section, where it turns to the B flat minor, the actual theme, the actual key signature. It's it's a joke, a little prank for you guys. Anyways, let's see. Yeah, so there are basically 3 themes in total here. This is one of my favorite. It's also one of my favorite themes. So I put a lot of effort into making great themes throughout these 4 etudes. So I love the origin of the beginning theme. It's basically for a melancholic sense. It's this chord. It's when it transitions from A flat and this. So. The theme is absolute. I love this theme. It's very much melancholic sense. You know what I mean? These chords, giant chords, to be introduced the entire thing. Then we come to the A2 section, which is the A2 section. I didn't use. I don't think I used it for the second A section, the second time. But yeah, it's got a bunch of these. 6 So yeah, but I honestly, this one, I'm not really a big fan of what I did for the A2 first time. Experimented with it. Then I did this. It was because I believe my themes have become repetitive and similar, so I decided to change it up a bit with that. But I changed it in the second time it returns. That's that A2 section. This. This also came. There was the inspiration for this one. I forgot to mention. This one came from Wickland. Adolf Wickland, a Swedish composer. You guys should definitely listen to his works. It's absolutely magnificent. It's absolutely magnificent. His works, especially his two piano concertos. For this one, I used the first piano concerto, the one in E minor. The thing was this. Sorry. Yeah, so that, but of course I didn't take it from the theme. However, I did take the runs, the arpeggio runs that were used to accompany it. So like here, this is from the format of this was inspired by Wickland. Well, let me look up Wickland to show you how this was actually inspired. Right, this piano concerto number 1. Sheet music though. Okay. Here we go. So yes, this accompaniment for this main theme for the Wickland piano concerto was so taken for it was kind of taken for the technique was taken for the piece, and it was here. This is where I basically. It's not exactly the same, of course, it's not. But I did take this idea where it was like arpeggios, right? So I took the arpeggios where it was arpeggiated. So it switched from low to high. You know what I mean? It was on a. It was. Yeah. So the piano was playing all those arpeggios in the Rio concerto in the beginning, and also in the. Also after the when it repeats, but the orchestra plays the main theme. However, of course, this is not a piano concerto, so I couldn't have another instrument play the orchestra. So when I repeated the theme, I did this, where the right hand plays the arpeggios. So I switched hands. So that's how I. So yeah, I took basically that idea, and then I also for this. This was also from this. Yeah, I had this one was kind of this was that motive from this concerto. Let's see. Let me see if I can find it. Da, 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 da. I can't see. Da, 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 da. Bro, I'm trying to find it. I can't find it. Okay, there we go. There we go. Wait, it's not this. Wait, hold on. I think it might be. I don't remember. I think it's this. Yeah, it's this. So that motive kept repeating. So I thought, why not use that in this one? That's what I did here. It's this. And then it went down with the scale, which also appeared in the when it also appeared here. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, that's where that came from. So, yeah, you can see with some. I believe you guys can see the similarities between these two. Then I be. It's for the transition between the A3. This is why this one is the most complex I've created. It was because this one is like almost non-stop transposition until the very end. This piece, it's non-stop transposition. was nonstop. Seriously, every section had a transposition, almost transposition. Website added accidentally added a note, and then these runs. Then I have these chords. And then that. This also adds some of the things I used for the second etude, which is not from the grande etudes of unrequitted love. It's not from this set. I mean, it's also from Opus 20, but it's just not in this set of special etudes. But I took some from that to use in this one. And that won't be counted as plagiarism because that's that's my own work. Plagiarizing your own work? Wow, amazing. That's this. This one is like a good theme. I have to admit. It was a hard theme to create. I wanted to make it into a melancholic and sweet and beautiful theme. This actual section of the story to be true. So yeah, it was kind of hard to try to figure it out, but I eventually got to this, and it was this. Or did I? Oh wait, not this one. Sorry. This one's also a great chord. I have to admit, it's a great chord. It was kind of hard to figure out these chords. I got melody, but I have to find the chords. I have to find the chords. Whereas accompaniment for the later. Yeah, I remember someone when I put the community post, I asked. Wait a minute. Yeah, community post where I asked to guess, for you guys to guess the key signature of the sixth etude. That someone said atonal. And I have to say, I don't know how to do atonal music. All right, I don't know how to compose it. I cannot comprehend such complex music. That's so. I definitely cannot do atonal music. So. It repeats. Then we have these chords. This is where the transposition occurs. Again, I just can't have enough of this transposition, can I? All right, let's explain how it transposes. All right, so B flat major, B flat minor, B flat major, B flat minor, B flat major, and then the diminished chords. These are diminished. You don't know. What is a diminished chord? Well, diminished chords are when it's a chord which has three semitones in difference for every note. So every diminished chord usually has four different notes. If it's an octave, you could have five, maximum five. So that's what I have here. It's a diminished. It's a diminished G. Wait. And this rhythm. This column, of course, it switches from 3 4 4 4 4 3 4 4 4. Yeah, complex. Yeah, of course, it's complex. 10. Transposition again, C major. Then this is C major, E minor. Then F major. We C major. F. This is where the main theme returns again. And this is when we try again to F minor. So what do we have here right now? We transpose from E flat minor to F sorry, B flat minor. Then we transposed it to F minor. Wow, I sure I can transpose, can't I? All right. Anyways, you know why? Originally, I was actually gonna do E flat minor. It's until later I realized that the the A3 section was too beautiful in the B flat minor that I couldn't resist to keep it in B flat minor throughout the entire piece. So I made the piece into B flat minor. That's why. And then I was like, it would be funny. I was originally gonna just stay with it, but I was gonna say, I thought, yeah, like I said earlier, wouldn't it be funny to put the thing as in E flat minor for the first few themes, but the actual key is B flat as a prank? Wow, amazing! I'm sure a prankster, guys. I'm really a prankster. All right, anyways. So is this? Yes, this is the peak of the A section. Alright, I think you guys heard this before, so I'm gonna assume that. Then we come to this, the repeated of the. This also has some Scriabin, etude opus 8 number 12 inspiration, but vague, yeah, right? This one's a more vague, but. And you remember da 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 da. What I did originally, I changed it to you guys can hear it later. And then we changed it to this. Da, da, da. So I changed it because it was too awkward at that part. And then you would think I would with an F minor chord. Actually, I didn't. Bro, unexpected, right? Wait, I suddenly forgot. Wait. F sharp. Pranked again. Instead of continuing with F minor, I switched to another transposition section. These are actually fun to make. You can see where this is going, right? It's going to C minor. So to begin with an F sharp, then to let's see. Diminished F B flat. Okay, I can't say diminished, but assume it's all diminished. All right. Until it changes to not. It's not diminished. All right. Messed up. I have to start from the beginning. All right. So. Wait a minute. That's not B flat. That's F sharp. Sorry. B flat. D. G major. A flat, I think. It's too fast. Yeah, that's an A flat. A flat diminished. G major. Then C minor. G major. And then it's where it comes to the B section. This theme, I had to say, this theme was the hardest one to compose. For a few reasons. This one, I tried my best to make it not so predictable. So I had to change it up a lot. This one, and this theme has been stuck to my head a lot. It's honestly, I have to say, it's a very good theme. Also the melancholic part. This also has some harmonies that are kind of similar. Only for 1 second though. Only for like 2 beats. Uh, excuse me. Rachmaninoff's Piano Concerto. Uh, that section. That was from my perfect pitch, but anyways, there's similar harmonies, but it's not absolutely the same. It's just call it plagiarism if you will, but honestly, I believe it's just motivic. I'm kind of a motivic composer, you know. So just motives instead of da 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 da. Instead of that, I change. It went up. It went up. This is very. It was pulled up the unexpected. You know what I mean? That's not. I just didn't want it to be predictable, so I just made it like that. I don't know. What do you think about that thing? Up to you. Your decision. Anyways, then this. Okay, yeah, this the rhythm was totally messed up for this bar. One bar 137. Look at the left. At the left hand. It's all the 11/16ths per 2 beats. Yeah, it's very awkward. I don't know. I honestly, yeah, I just wanted polyrhythm because like it's 6 against 11. Well, it's technically 3 against 11. I put it as 3 against 11, but it's also 6 against 11. I have to put in. I have to say 6 against 11. You know why? Because 11 is a prime number, and 11 divided by 2 is 6.5, which doesn't make sense. So I have to put in 11 11s. So it's 11, but it's 11/16ths per 2 beats. So then I have to say it's 6 against 11 because 3 is 3 per beat, not 3 per 2 beats. And thus 3 per 1 beat is 3 per 1 beat, but it's also technically 6 again. It's 6 per 1 beat, 6 per 2 beats. Sorry. So then it's 6 against 11, not 3 against 11. All math. Tech. Yeah, you guys can see I like math for this. But it is. These 11s were uh, was fun. All right, let's just move on. Do you think there is much math in music like classical? This is kind of genius, bravo. Thanks. Um, Definitely classical music has a ton of math, especially in polyrhythm, where it's all ratios. You know, all ratios. Especially tempo. Tempo is also like beats per second. Beats per second. 60 beats per second. Right now, what is this? What is the tempo here? What is this tempo? I forgot. 78 beats per second. Wait, no, sorry, it's not 78 per second. Not seconds. It's 78 beats per bar. Wait, it sounded like I got confused. I suddenly got my speeds were confused. It's 78. I forgot. It's like 4 beats per measure. All right, that's also like ratios. And also the time signatures are also ratios. It's all fractions. Speed. I'm not the speed. Speed you can use. There's a ton of you can use calculus in here, or when technically when you do like robotas and such or accelerandos, that's a lot of calculus in there as well. But yes, math is key in music. Definitely, I have to say that. And yes, yeah. And this one was a fun run. Wow. Sorry. It's basically this repeats twice, and I will count this as a need to. Sorry, I messed up the numbering again. It's B2, B2. It's the B section. I keep messing up the the section names, and then we have this giant chromatic run. This giant, it's a giant. Again. And then the third time I actually did, but it's different. It's changed this to this. Yeah, okay. I have to admit, this one was hard to create. This octaves. It was, yeah, it was very hard to find the correct to put it to make it make sense. Okay, all right, okay. Here, this is where I took inspiration from Rachmaninoff. The main inspiration where I took from Rachmaninoff it's his one of his etudes. Again, it's one of his etudes. Wait, no, it's not one of his etudes. It's his prelude in B minor. I forgot which one though. Let me check. Rachmaninoff prelude in B minor. I have to remember which one it is though. I think it's Opus 32 number. Which one was the B minor one? Can you guys tell me? Whoever knows this. Which one is the B minor prelude? I can't even play it because it's I fear I will get copy striked. Yes, it is. It is number 10. Da, 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 da. It's this magnificent prelude by Rachmaninoff. It's here. It's here. It was here. Anyways, I think you can tell, right? These chords, these repeated chords, would intertwine with the melody. And yes, this is where I got the inspiration from for this repeat of the B1. The second part of the B1, I just stuck with the origin. And then yes, that was the C section. I'm proud of myself for the C section, honestly. Beautiful section. Anyways, then we come to this transition, which was never seen before. This was a pretty complex section as well. A lot of diminished chords. I was like, this was a very complex part to create. It was hard to create, you know what I mean? Complex chord progressions. It took me a while to figure that out, honestly. You come to this. This is where the first time where I used no, it's not the first time I ever used for composition. I used this before in the Alcan Concerto for solo. I mean, not. Okay, sorry. The Grand Fantasia Opus 17. I used that same technique, which was from Alcan's Concerto for solo piano, which is one of my favorite pieces. And it's yes, I used it for this, but this one is kind of different version of how he used it. Alcan used two voices in his actual one. He used one of the he used main melody, then he used the second voice was a bunch of runs, you know, and the staggered chords and staggered notes itself. Yes, so it's hold on. Okay, wait. I have to find a sheet music. Let me show you this. Where is it? There it is. First movement. Sorry. Gotta find it. It's pretty far in the piece. Hello. Greetings. I'm trying to find the section where I took inspiration from. It's pretty far into the piece, so you guys are gonna have to wait for a few minutes. This piece is too long, bro. This is 28 minutes first movement for a piano concerto for not even a piano concerto, a concerto for solo piano. Wow. Okay, this is gonna take a while. Bro, we're still at page 16. The version I have, it's literally 120 pages. It's literally 120 pages. Hi. Yeah, I know, right? It's crazy. Hi, how are you? I'm doing well. And long time no see. Long time no see, Wikia 3210. Long time no see. I still remember you. You were the one who recommended one of the ranking lists. Yeah, I forgot which one though. I think it was the Nocturnes. But oh wait no wait well, you copied a bit from the concerto. I took some of the technique. Basically, I'm a motivic composer, so I took some of the technique of the concerto. Guys will see. I'm still trying to find it. It's taking forever. Oh gosh. Oh, what page am I on? 38. It's like at the end, almost the end of the piece. Should be playing some music right now. Let's place this section for now. You guys recognize this part of the concerto? Do you recognize this part? Nice! That is excellent. Which movement? Which movement? The first? Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Gosh, this is third movement. Nice. Third movement is very nice. Very nice. Lower the volume, it's a bit too loud. You don't want to disturb me. Yeah. Looks easy, but it's hard. On the score, though. Not actually. I'm not looking at the performance. Because the score looks very easy, but technically it's really hard. Bro, when am I gonna find it? Bro, this is taking actually forever. I didn't even recognize this section. What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is it. Wait, is it? Oh, it's just in a different format than what I usually see. Yeah, it is this. It is this. Alright, I found it finally. That took a while. Okay. Let's go back to where we stopped earlier. Yes, this. It's this. Staggered chords, staggered notes. I love this thing. Or first thing. Beginning of episode in third movement. What do you mean? I don't quite understand. Pianists don't learn this yet. I am learning this right now. I'm learning this right now. This concerto. I dropped it a few months ago, but it was because I didn't have time. So I was like, let's relearn this. Yeah. So then you can see this. This is where I got that. It's the staggered. But this time he used the melody as the chord and an accent, but he still had another voice to balance it. But in this one, it's only just the one melody. It's only one voice. A flat major moment in the third movement. A flat major. Huh. I did use the third movement for my sixth etude. Let. I think it might be maybe. All right, we'll check later. Bro, you're crazy, LeBron. Thanks a lot. I like being called crazy. No, I'm kidding. Alright, and I changed it to octaves in this. Yeah, so it's just repeated that theme. And in this one, a transposition moment again. It was transposing from minor to B flat. Right now, I love transposing. Transposing is very, very fun. It's very fun. Transpose from one to another key. So, yeah, you guys get C. We're still at C minor. Then we have the F minor. It changes to F minor. The B flat's the main key. And the transposition ends and it returns to the A section. Now it's the time I use the same technique from the Alkan Concerto. But this time I actually used the same format. I used two voices like what Alkan did. And this second voice was also heard in the second time the A1 section repeated. Bro, you are learning Gaspard. You are learning Gaspard de la Nuit and you think that you're not crazy. Wow. I don't think I'm not crazy. I just love challenging myself, you know. I love challenges. the second voice. Okay, I gotta stop because you guys might not be able to hear. So the second voice in this section was also repeated in the in that section where I used this Alcan concerto. So. Anyways, you get the point. We have two voices, and then it's repeated in the next section. The third time it repeats. That's good. I've been doing the Paganini list DT number 6. Nice. I love that piece. I've played that once before. I played that piece once. It's on YouTube right now. It's on YouTube, and yeah, but it was kind of a bad recording. So I was thinking maybe one day I would redo it. All right. Anyway, so you was it's the main voice is those chords, broken arpeggio chords. Just into octaves. And then the A2 section repeats again, but in a different form. You remember I saw this, it was like, bruh. No, this is not what he actually said. I think he said something like, my fingers. Called, I fear no man but this section, these chords. I remember that comment. The repeated chord. This is kind of hard to grade. Then it's the chromatics again, but then a B flat minor, because usually the first time it was in E flat. It was until then, after the chords, after it changed to B flat, then it was switched. So yeah. Alright, let's move on, because it's already been 2 hours. We've been streaming for 2 hours. Alright. It's a long stream. Alright, so now this, I believe I took some inspiration from the list ballad, like I was speaking of earlier, maybe an hour ago. But let's see, list ballad number 2, sheet music, magnificent piece, I love it. Ballad number 2. Is it inspired by Greek Master, I believe? I gotta find it here. Throughout this entire video, I've been look at other scores. I've been looking through a music score throughout this entire video. Wow, amazing. It's a very indirect relation, but I did inspire. I was kind of inspired by this. Which one? What do you mean? Which one? Which one of what? I'm still trying to find this. Help me. Okay. Epic piece. If you haven't heard it, listen to it now. It's magnificent. I'm still trying to find it. This is. Okay. It's technically not really. It was kind of this where I got inspired through. It's part of this section. it's loading. I was asking which ballad you, but you answered. Okay. It was kind of this, but it's very indirect. It was just I just got the chords. Is one of my favorite melodies. Also, so very good. Yeah, so that's the theme. Can you check my recording of Opus 10 number 9? Sure. Send it to me. I'll review it. And if you don't mind, I can review it in public if you want. If you don't mind, that is. And then while you said that, I will continue the analysis. I have to leave really soon. All right, sure. Send it to me. Okay. So then it repeats the second. Or this is also kind of inspired by Liszt's on Suspiro, this grande concert etude number 3. So there was some ideas from the arpeggios. Oh, your channel. Okay, let me see. Uh, you don't mind if I share it on a video, right? Oh, I see. Is that the storm one? It's with those crazy nines. Crazy nines. Yeah, I think it is. Right? There we go. Gotta refresh my page. Yeah, it's the crazy left hand. Very nice. Liking it. Nice. I like the phrasing. Very nice phrasing. I love the phrasing, man. It's magnificent. Very nice. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Crazy left hand one. You nailed it. Nailed the phrasing. I love the phrasing. Very nice performance, man. Very nice. All right, let's go heck? Of course, if you guys want me to review anything, just let me know in the chat or the comments. I will review them. I will try my best to review them. And this live stream, by the way, it's just basically a special video just after a month of break. So I can do anything on this one for you guys to control. All right. Then I did it with these giant chords to how do you say it? I forgot what the word was. Transition. Yeah, transition to the A1 theme again. So it's the first time. It's the first time where it's in the same format with the original A1, but it's in B flat minor for the first time. Not the first time, because we already had the first time before, but which was in the which time was the third time when the A1 section repeated. But it's this one. But it's not in the same format. It's in the where it repeats the second time, and for the last time, but faster. The third in the same format where the third one was in. I accidentally paused it. But then we have the ending, which was pretty nice to create. I liked it. Was fun to create as well. Everything was fun to create. I was like, this is fun to create. This is fun to create. Everything was fun to create. Composing is just nice. Creativity level 100, I have to say. It's basically kind of yeah, this was the chord I was talking about. It's the B flat minor with augmented one in the left. I just love that feeling, you know. It's not that dissonance, but it's beautiful actually. I just fond of that chord. I'm very fond of that chord. We're on to the last one, guys. We're on to the last one. The sixth etude of mine that was just created just 2 days ago. Finished 3 days ago, but uploaded 2 days ago. The reminiscence. Actually, sorry guys, I forgot to explain that last one. So the fifth one, the indigenza. What does indigenza mean, though? Well, it's a very rare word. This indigenza means indigence, which is another word for utter poverty. It's meant to be very melancholic. To express how a person has to deal with unrequitted law. Very sad time for the person. So that's what the indigenza tells. That third part of the story. Then we go on to the fourth and last part of the story, which is the sixth etude, and also the fourth of the set, the reminiscences. In other words, it's also reminiscences. Just going back, thinking of the past. This intro. Alright, this one also had some list in here. was kind of inspired. This was indirectly inspired by the lists. It's not that underrated, but it's the Liszt sonata in B minor. The beginning it was kind of inspired by that, right? I need the sheet music, not just. Amazon. I'm not buying it. Okay, not now at least. This is where I got the inspiration from for the beginning. You guys hear this? It did not change the sound at all. That's where I got the inspiration for this one. The beginning. Duh, but it's in G. It's a G minor. It's a G. Sorry, G sharp minor. I don't need a. Okay. So. It was. Then it's this. Whoops. These harmonies are actually fun. To write again. It's the. It was very, great to create. But yeah, so let's go on to that was the intro. So that would be A1. Now welcome to this theme. I don't know if you guys have listened to this, but this theme sound familiar? Tell me in the live chat. Does this theme sound familiar to you guys? Stop there. So does this sound familiar? It's not one of the pieces of classical. It's not a piece of classical music. It's one of my compositions, my past compositions. Can you think of any piece that sounds like that theme? I'll wait for a few seconds, then I'll continue. Then I'll review the answer. Does this theme sound familiar? Sound familiar or not to sound familiar? That is the question for today, right now. Does it sound familiar? Let's replay it. Alright, I'll review the answer then. The answer is the More Perane Suite. Dedicated to OE, that's a movement. If you guys remember, this suite was dedicated to 10 of my classmates. Sorry, not 10, 9 of my classmates from, forgot how many years, last year. And it was the Oliva's movement. Does it sound familiar? Now? Yeah. It does sound familiar, right? The beginning. Yes. you guys can see the similarities. But anyways, this piece was yeah, and then it was this was I originally was gonna go like very predictable. I was gonna do this. Wait. Was originally gonna do that, but it's like too predictable, right? I don't want to be predictable ever again because I used to have that bad habit. So now I did this then. Wait, sorry. Wait. Then this chord. Wait. There we go. Anyways, yeah, you can see that. You can see how this is trying to not be as predictable as it used to be. So then they have this. This was a hard one to create, but it was fun. The chord progressions were absolutely a nightmare to create. It was hard to create. Yeah, I have to admit. These chords. But if you guys know Bortkiewicz, I believe you guys would know where this came from. As I said before, it was inspired by Bortkiewicz, Piano Concerto number 1. You guys gotta wait. Hold on. Absolutely beautiful concerto. The first movement. Mwah. Beautiful. Slowly magnificent concerto. Have you guys heard of this concerto? Rate from 1 through 10. How much you like this concerto? I want to see your opinions on this one. It starts from here. This the theme. Oh, they changed it to for solo piano. Okay. I just love that theme. Yeah, then I'll move on to where it actually gets epic. This. Alright, I think you guys should know. Then, now it was. Excuse me. So you can see the same motive used, and then I recreated it, a different melody into this different melody here that we have right now. And then it was difficult to create the chord create to which chords there were. Sound quality is has some problems. Okay. Yeah. Then let's. What do you guys think about this card? Dissonance. Actually, very nice, right? Um, I was thinking of trying to change that theme again a bit. I originally was gonna do it, repeat it again, but I was like too boring, so I just changed it up a bit. You know, with that chord, that beautiful. So we have this, which was basically so it's A1, so A1, A2, and then A1 again. This. But it's a bit different. It's a bit much more faster. It's kind of like a canon, right? It's where it's like not really a canon, just like two voices. One's talking. The right hand is one person, and then the left hand was another. But it. Yes. Okay. Now this was. You guys might think this is impossible to play, but um, it's inspired by Alkan again. A lot of Alkan from this for this piece. The Festin de Scope. I don't know if I said it right. De Scope. Sheet music. Come on. Guys, I think I might have to go. So sorry, guys. I thought I could finish all four etudes today, but I think I guess we'll finish it in another video, probably next week. But anyways, tell me if you enjoyed this in the comments below, and I will see you next in the next video. See you guys. I already stopped the live stream.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Your live is finished?
Yeah.
吃饭了。
先没有。我很古晚，没有那个说不定很熟，里面没有白肉。我们上次到底是吗？一半我们2天就吃完，吃了3天。他们都还有吃别的吧？
放这次的是黄百事时候太口渴了，这个那个是不好好吃。
哦，别的，我刚才讲别来跟他介绍，我食到水气的。
哎，最近比我慢呢。我昨那一饭我吃了说。生哦。那你牙齿比较健康。我昨天在那边早上手抓。有吗？在楼下。楼下。放在那个柜子玻璃这个上。哎呀，这个把镜子。就没有。我手搭应该有在。
你无啉哦，即礼拜无啉哦。我的准是讲即礼拜有啉嘛，你是也嘛就啉，你是嘛就讲泡咖啡是无啉这个嘛？咱啉上济啦，会使啉上济啦。中国你毋通安尼，我感觉一工袂当啉3杯牛奶，一工敢咱两共款，一工食1两就好啊，食到3杯牛奶。你也会知影。安尼。已经阮着去就袂了，等下去。我嘛老人，我感觉我嘛会使啉3杯牛奶，我感觉嘛是。啥物人拢应该会使啉3杯。
那个时候呢，他爸爸是几岁了？现在。
中国地位，伊拢比我较细个，
还70、80岁了。
不一定有诶啦，伊会比较大，伊全也毋是比我较济个。伊比我大岁。那他爸爸妈妈还要大他很多啊！如果他是最小的。 他可能30、40岁了，他爸爸妈妈才生他，如果他是最小的。那你要知道人家20，他的年纪再加，他可能到我至少差不多10岁。那要加30岁，至少加30岁。那我的，一个人给我差不多无用10岁。我小学的时候他大一。12岁，他大18、19、19，所以大你7岁。哦，他给我5岁，还佫加3，就是我的年岁加35。安尼就已经80岁，差不多要80嘛，该超过啊。你爸爸妈妈一定至少80岁。
囡仔有，囡仔以前是讲即马。
你身体爱家己做，有当时啊，人你若80岁，你健康就你咧做，你毋是做操，你操落只是。对啊，毋过种菜，迄个袂健康。你若去外口做事，着要种菜，敢若小可咧做事，咱搁爱合着你，迄技术总好诶。啊，你若迄哪有歹，去外口种菜，咱若毋是，毋是安尼。是啊，种无够饲，种无够食，种无迄毋是你倒来自己种厝，啊，要种菜本身是一个应该是做好诶活动啊。啊，敢若出去你迄块园啊，踮遐甲。就是这样，你懂？伊就迄个大学遐，讲什么？村长啊，边啊多了。要看地啊，要看地啊，掏钱一块。一点点前面，后面还是前面？对啊。他大概想到后面。你爸爸济啦，那我。对啊，那种。我食袂了。啊，就真正较食袂了。啊，人因兜诶，因诶遐已经口碑也有够水啦，啊，迄个什么四季。然后他好像你像苦瓜，他还是种 elevate， 所以你开广告，要进好管起来，有个产业链。无啊，你种管咧土下下骹，你嘛还佫有嘛，对无？啊，你敢若商站安尼，你敢若去老仔厝啊？你家安尼你就两批到西，对啊，你就开始西，你佫会晓佫。阿妈买吼，啥物人个种着，我讲恁爸爸以前咧做事。
它还更好，因为它是向南边，所以整天都有日光。
变到安稳土，迄边搞不对，可是为什么上面要建这样？不是竹林的。竹林那边好像有4棵田。竹子干嘛？松鼠你可以竹子要吃，但是他觉得他的。然后后面松鼠也来跑来。那吃你爸又没有要想保护它，你爸是说菜被它吃掉，它保护竹子啊。就是那个水。你爸也你妈也想会弄那个水，你妈会想。那你妈会想用保护那个水？对啊。那水是这个安尼，应该是袂歹啊，无大陆迄个美国好像没有。伊遐反正伊袂看，伊就安尼就会使。对啊，安尼就水水安尼。
里面两个，然后等待各个做。现在不就是。
What? Wait, how am I still